Channel 2 Action News reporters do more than cover a story. They uncover details no one else finds. Live, local, late-breaking. This is Channel 2 Action News Night Beat. Coverage you can count on.
Financial disparity has struck again. Folks are calling it the Great Depression, but you'll find from our coverage it has been anything but great. Here we have what may be the perfect storm of economic failure in every way. Stock prices crashed today, wiping out thousands of investors. Folks are calling it Black Tuesday. Many Americans who have been buying on credit face their day of reckoning as they can't pay back what they owe. Banks are closing, and people are losing their jobs. As Herbert Hoover and the upper class do nothing to help. In fact, we have a first-hand account of what's happening in the Great Depression. A young boy writes, "I'm a boy of 12 years. I want to tell you about my family. My father hasn't worked for 5 months. He went plenty of times to relief. He filled out applications. They won't give us anything. I don't know why. Please, do something, President." This is our country today, folks. The Great Depression. As we speak, millions of Americans have lost their jobs, property, and homes. Some of these Americans building shanty towns made of cardboard, glass, and anything else they can find. As a nice screw you to President Hoover and his inability to accomplish anything decent, the people are calling them Hoovervilles. Our team went live into the Hoovervilles to see how bad the Great Depression had really hit. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're interviewing people who have suffered from the Great Depression. We're trying to figure out their hardships in day-to-day life and their lifestyles. Ma'am, how has the Great Depression affected you?
Well, since that damn Republican Herbert Hoover has refused to do anything about the Great Depression, I lost my home and my job, and ever since then I've been living in this makeshift box in a Hooverville.
A makeshift box. How would you feel, America? It took us no time to discover the poor conditions that Americans were really living in. Tell us about your horrible experiences in the Great Depression.
It sucks.
Is that all?
Yeah, pretty much.
Welcome to the Channel 2 Action News live debate on whether or not the New Deal was effective. Now, I will be arguing in the affirmative.
And I will be arguing in the negative.
And I am certain that on this day, my fellow Americans expect that on my...
The New Deal was a series of federal programs, public work projects, financial reforms, and regulations enacted in the United States during the 1930s by Franklin D. Roosevelt in response to the Great Depression. Some of these federal programs included the Civilian Conservation Corps, CCC, a public work relief program that operated from 1933 to 1942 in the United States for unemployed, unmarried men, the FDIC, which provides deposit insurance to depositors, and the National Industrial Recovery Act of 1933, which authorized the president to regulate industry for fair wages and prices that would stimulate economic recovery.
The New Deal put into effect measures that have prevented another such depression from occurring. The second is that the New Deal gave us Social Security, something critical to American senior citizens. And my third point is that the New Deal is not socialism, but it did provide a safety net for those who suffered from capitalism. We still need that safety net to this day.
I'm arguing for the negative sides of the New Deal program. The New Deal greatly expanded the role of federal government, something never imagined by our founders. Many of the New Deal measures could be carried out by state and local governments closer to the people and thus better acquainted with their needs, instead of the federal government doing all the legwork. The bigger and more expansive the government, the less freedom we have as individuals. Thomas Jefferson said, "The government is best which governs least." And there you have it. The New Deal, while it may seem good on the outside and it helps fix the Great Depression, really gives the federal government way too much power. And the consensus for the New Deal is that it's
Good.
Bad. FDR, the Great Depression, and the New Deal.
Everything is covered here at Channel 2 Action News. Coverage you can count on.